successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Oh.
sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
That didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
What's up, buddy? Doing it a little different this time. Got working on no traces on the command platform. I've already done it a couple times and put it out there for the world to see. But you can only do this kind of run on non-lethal bases. If you do it on a lethal base, you'll run into problems. I've actually I'll show you where the stumbling block is.
My imagination. It's nothing.
And you can get to that stumbling block without on lethal bases. That stumbling block is impassable on lethal bases. Yes, that's the one. Oh. Fine, be that way. Garbage.
Hey!
This mine right here, on lethal bases, you can't pick it up, and there's no way to get around it without it detonating. So that's the only way to do it, is on non-lethal basis.
Infiltration successful.
So, nope. There's no way through it. So, you can get to that point without detonating any preset mines. But that mine just below the corridor is impassable. So, lethal bases, you're shit out of luck. So, I've been practicing on other command platforms, and I've been able to do it several times. I'm trying to be a purist and not use Nocto or or anything, try and do it without. But it's harder that way. So okay. I've had some success on some platforms and none on others, so It's just a different way of looking at things and figuring out what works and what doesn't. So. Well, I had a friend of mine give me a link to his strategy. I can only do it on medium range or short range platforms, and even then I gotta do it with Venom. Well, Venom has a ponytail, so that counts. I hate Intel. I mean, I can go space development, I can do support, I can do combat. Research and development
Successfully
is
sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
I can ghost the first 3 platforms on sniper bases, but then I have to use my weapons on the 4th platform, and that just defeats it. I don't like doing that, so. And I've never liked the concept of 2 UAVs inside a building. It doesn't work for me. Well, base development is as long as you don't activate any kind of soft alert and they're standing still, you can literally walk right past them and not have any problems. You just got to watch out for the anti-theft devices. I'll do base development next. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the route I use. Can't see me.
Infiltration successful.
Dirt simple. But again, my style is completely different than everybody else's, you know. I don't do the headshots. I don't, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't do anything for me. I can do it, but it slows me down, and I don't like hitting armor instead of a dart in the face. So, okay.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I do too. Turn the power off too.
Be careful down there, boss.
It's interesting with Sani that way back when, long time ago, he had nukes on his base. So I attacked it like I always, you know, like I always do. And I stole 4 soldiers, 4 S++ soldiers, and I got caught. And he and his buddies went after me. Like, I mean, just it was really bad. It was really, really bad. They just went to town on my base. And I tried defending, I did what I could and everything else. And, I mean, I was using up my resources like there was no tomorrow. And I finally gave up, and I got insurance because they were just, I mean, multiple attacks a day, and it got to be really harsh. Really, really harsh. And they wouldn't listen, they wouldn't, you know, I tried talking to them, and they're like, nope, you've got an open wormhole, we're going to use it. So, I've never done this platform before. This is new to me. Busted.
Someone hit the sensor. Possibly an intruder. Whoever's closest, go and investigate ASAP.
I don't know if I should take that as a compliment. This is not going to be easy. Fine. I don't want to use my guns, but... Oops. Really? Busted. Yes!
Infiltration successful.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. For a platform I've never run before, that was... I had to improvise. I'll take it. $204 million. I didn't have sleep. All I have is smoke grenades as support weapons. That was my bit. That was my my minimalist loadout. Oops. Try that again. My girls, my girls, my girls. Okay. Okay.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
10 minutes. I don't,
Be careful
actually.
down there, boss.
A couple months back, my internet wasn't working very well. I tried Batman Arkham Knight, but that game, for whatever reason, requires a lot of use of the car, the back car, and the developers have put out 3 other games in the Batman franchise. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Origins. And I got 100% on all 3 of those games without the car. And this game, the Arkham Knight requires the car, because you fight tanks and automated vehicles and whatever, nonsense. And I don't like using the car. I'd rather fly around with my bat hook and everything else. So my internet wasn't working, so I tried it out, and the fighting skills are great, like they always are. But again, you're using the car more than Batman. Batman's sitting in a spot somewhere trying to remote control the car, and it's not Batman to me. So I didn't get very far with it, and I stopped playing it. I got 100% on GTA 5 for the PS3, including maxed out bank accounts for all 3 characters. I bought it for PS4, and I barely even touched it, because that game took almost a year of my life, and I don't want to do it all over again, even though the graphics are better and everything else, and there's better features and more music and everything else. That game took a lot out of me, and I don't want to do it all over again. Although I may eventually pick it up, I'm not sure. And then got 100% on The Last of Us for PS3. I bought that with the remastered, with the Left Behind DLC and all that. I've barely even touched that too. But that game, the music in that game is so good, it's worth it for the music by itself. I love the music in that game. And in some ways, it's as chill a game as you could possibly imagine. But I've never been a big fan of zombie games, and that's a zombie game to me. So I had to be convinced to try it on the PS3, and I liked it primarily because of the music. I wound up getting 100% on that game, and I bought it for PS4, and I started it, and it's the same game, just I haven't have a lot of drive to get 100% on it again, even though like I said, the music is fantastic. I have a couple other games. I just don't play them. I've been into Phantom Pain and Zero.
Infiltration successful.
I've been into Phantom Pain since launch day 2015, and this game is everything I want it to be. I have a lot of fun playing this game. I just recently hit the last possible milestone you could hit and that's all S++ in every unit. I just did that late last week. I bought 24 Intel soldiers with my PF points. I have complete S++ in all my units. So I don't have to, I mean, theoretically I don't have to play this game anymore. I've done everything there is to do, so. But I enjoy doing the ghosting and everything else. It's to be able to pull off getting into somebody's base without getting caught, without getting noticed. It's like a puzzle almost. Last time I ranked up, two days ago, from 34th to 33rd. The 33rd guy was I don't think he plays anymore.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture.
Of course, I wish.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I wish I knew how to farm soldiers back then. I only learned how to farm my preferred females just recently. I wish I had known that at the beginning, because then I would have a lot of different soldiers. I didn't start farming females until it's been a while. But it was nice to build an all-female security team. I'd only seen that a couple times before. No, there are none. The only short rank tough guy you're gonna find is in mission 6. I think it's Blue Kangaroo, I think it is. The lowest rank I have been able to find for a female, and since I've done this for many hours, is a white A+, not yellow, white. And her rank when she started was, I want to say 1.8, 1.9, in that range. And after 3 missions and 1 medal, she went from 1.8 or 1.9 to 1.55. So getting that taken care of is just, as far as I can tell, is just not possible. Fall on my face.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Yeah, I failed at that one. Yeah, that 2035 guy. He was 33rd. So the highest I've gotten is 28th, and I've been passed by several people. I stopped grinding after a while. kind of put it on hold. Mellowed up all my staff and everything else, and did events and whatnot. I lost a lot of time, and people that I were neck and neck with just went out the window. Okay. Blue kangaroo. So he starts off as a C, and then after one medal he gets to an A, and his rating is 1.97. I've done this on this account and my alternate account, and I did it with my alternate account with less than 500,000 heroism points, and I could not find a low-ranked female tough guy. The best I could do is an A+, and that's it. That's the lowest, a white A+. And after one medal, her finishing bonus was 1.55. So there's, in my experience, there's no way to get a female that has that low a combat score or a combat rating and that skill. So I mean, I'm sure they exist somewhere, but they're hard to find. I don't know where to. I've done a lot of farming of female staff, and I've never seen one lower than A+. So, I mean, it would be nice to have, but having played with Blue Kangaroo, it's not all it's cracked up to be, to me. Yeah, I've done that. Custom mines and everything else and all that are always a challenge, but I just don't have the wherewithal to. Well, let's go. Flaming buffalo. I stole one from somebody last night. So I mean, I've done Side Ops 9 or Prisoner Rescue 9. I've done Prisoner Rescue 13, where all the females you capture are black.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits.
Prisoner Extraction 6, where they're all Asian. Prisoner Extraction, I want to say 3, Asian and white, and then
Be careful down there, boss.
Extraction 2 is white girls. So I have options. That would have been funny if I had walked right past him.
Don't move. Where are your friends? Don't move. Where are your friends? Speak. Speak.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm really poor at that, and I'm not going to try it. No, there you go.
Where are your friends? Spit it out. Spit it out. Hands out. Where are the others? Talk.
Okay, I'm in trouble now.
CP, this is Delta 3. Just saw a suspicious person. Gonna check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. Signs of enemy activity. Tightening security. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out.
Let's see. The only weapon is smoke grenades. And gas pistol. Oh shit. Really? You get on my nerves. Clown.
CP, a possible intruder attacked me. Please advise. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, we may have intruders. Out. There.
I know where you are. Fine, be that way. Oh, really? Stupid.
UAV has spotted an intruder. Move in.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Silly. Okay. Side ops. Okay. White girls. White and Asian, sometimes with a ponytail. Asians. All kinds. Mostly white women. And black girls. So I have options. Now of course in mission 23 you can replay it as many times as you want and get a S ranked female with the gunman skill. That skill does not change, but there is a wide variety of faces and hairstyles. It changes every time you do a checkpoint. I learned this because when I first did my female security team, this is what I used, and I got a lot of. When you use reflex mode, it lasts longer when you have the gunman skill. So I wanted females that had different skill sets, tough guys, athletes, whatnot. So I used Prisoner Extraction 9 for many hours to dig up enough females to staff my security team. They all had to be S rank, which was kind of hard at the beginning. So that was how I did it. I'll show you. It's kind of easy actually. Let's see. Do snake. camo. D-Dog. Well, there's a trick, if you will, to it. When you see the female with the skill that you want, you put the stealth camo on, you run right up to them, and then you accept either mission 13 or 29 when you're in Africa. And it will start the mission without this entry path that we're on right now. So I'll get off the helicopter and yes, I did the same. Although I saw a video a few weeks ago, guy put on his battle dress, and before he got off the helicopter, he set the landing zone to right in the middle, and he put on a stealth camo. When he landed, he hit restart, and it restarted with him just a few feet from the prisoner. That was kind of neat. So, and of course, you got to be offline for this, because sometimes you can find a female with just the perfect skill set, and your online brig will take priority.
That's the target.
Yeah. Okay, if you have a lot of staff in your brig, they will take precedence over whatever staff you extract or whatever you collect. Okay, so let's say I'm going to get this female. I do a lot of R&D. It's my favorite ghosting platform. It's just a shame it only gives out 3,800 per successful infiltration. It's a damn shame, because I can max out. So I accept the mission and skip the cutscene and abort mission. Now I'm still online, so my soldier may not make it in there. She may get dismissed without landing in my waiting room. That's why you have to be offline, because she will go right in there. Silent llama. Not too bad. And the side op remains open. So try again. I mean, I had a female that had an E rank, E combat rank, and an A+ in intel, which was what I was looking for. when I went to Extractor, I had a bunch of guys from my online brig come in, and they kicked her out. Now, I had spent the better part of 2 days trying to find a female with that skill set.
That's the target.
So I was really upset when my online brig canceled my plans. So, well, when you have a high level intel, your marking is faster.
That's the target.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's male or female. If they have an S plus, or S plus plus, as is the case with Glacier Mongoose, their marking of an enemy is a lot faster than with A plus, A plus plus. It just is. And I use that skill a lot when I do my infiltrations. Medical supposedly,
That's the target.
this is my opinion, I can't back this up with any fact. Medical is supposed to give you longer lasting drugs. So if you take a Nocto or something else, it's supposed to last longer the higher your rank is in medical. However, in my experience, and it's my opinion,
That's the target.
the higher your medical rank, the shorter your pills last. The direct opposite of what it's supposed to be. Because I have tried high ranked medical staff, and my pills don't last very long. To me, they seem to be shorter.
That's the target.
That's a good one too. So I can just keep hitting checkpoint to change her skill set. Now, for high rank
That's the target.
R&D, that's more ammo picked up. Base development, your cameras get marked for you automatically. Yes. Okay. See. Okay. This female here, her medical rank is a B. In my experience, any pills I take, nocticinin or pentazamin or whatever else, will last longer because her rank is so low. It's supposed to be the higher the rank, the longer the pills last. But in my experience, that is not the case. That's just my experience. That's my opinion. For base development, the higher their stat, the longer range cameras can be marked for you. So at S++, I do, yes. So at S++ in base development, at up to 50 meters away, a camera will be marked for you as long as you're not in a soft alert. For support, the higher the rank, the faster your Fulton extractions are. So I've used Creeping Buzzard for FOB events, and her Fulton extractions are faster than Venom's. So that can be very handy. Intel in marking is well, if you ever steal any nuclear weapons, faster Fultons is a plus. But I usually use Venom for that, so So this female here has A++ in support. When I go to extract the mortar at the top of the core platform, it'll go faster. This female has a B in support, it'll be very slow. So I've always found that to be more useful in terms of bolster means when you look at them wherever they are in the game world, either as part of a security team or as a prisoner, their rank will
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
their rank will be higher when you scan them. So
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special alert. Defend your position.
basically it's a trick plate. That's when you see some staff have, like, say, S plus in whatever category. Okay, when you actually collect them, the rank, that S plus rank, will be S. So the system is tricking you on purpose for the player with the bolster skill. So you scan them as it'll scan and say S plus or whatever, and let's say you extract them, their rank will not be what it says on the scanner.
All units, special alert. Defend your
Yes.
position. Out.
Exactly, that's how that works. Now you can get bolsters that have high skills to start with, and they'll scan higher than what their actual skill level is. But when you actually extract them, it'll be a different.
You there! Contact!
That's the botanist skill. They extract more plants per
Delta 1. Seeing smoke.
stop.
Delta 1, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 1. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
They didn't go on alert. They're cheating. In free roam. The only way you get better numbers in FOBs is higher ranked bases. 10-minute timers. A level 78 base will give you more precious metals than a level 48 base would. Of course, you got to go through a lot of work for that, so it has to be worth it sometimes. When they do double resource weeks, which I expect one is coming up soon,
All units, special alert. Defend your position.
even low-level bases will give you a lot of extra resources. That's useful in particular for medical, because the African peach that you use for grade 7 sleep grenades is so expensive in terms of, it's like 480 something African peach and 79 Haoma. Okay, here's the fast extraction. It's just as fast as Venom, and that's fine, considering her rank is considerably lower than his.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, me too. Especially on this account, since I don't have to do events anymore. $34.80 per. That's a lot of R&D. I'll show you the various skills right now. I put them all in my intel team because I've never...
You can deploy a buddy from the ACC before a mission or from your iDroid. Think carefully about the mission's objectives before deciding who you'd better take along. If you develop specialized equipment for them, they'll be able to help you out in even more situations.
It's expensive. 24 rounds. It's putting out over half the base if you shoot right. Okay. So I have all the weapons, all the camouflage, all security devices. It's all finished. Okay. Intel team. Okay. So I collect this guy. He has it'll scan at S in base development. No trophies for FOB work. There's no traces bonus either. I only call it that on the forums because that's basically what it is. It just goes down as perfect stealth, no kills, but it's a higher standard of gameplay when you don't, when you ghost the base without touching anybody or doing anything like that. It's more of a personal goal to reach. Okay, quick reload, faster reloading. That's all that does. Athlete, faster sprinting. Athletes are faster than Venom. And I've seen this in tests. People have run tests on this, and the soldiers with the athlete skill are faster than Venom. Savage, that's if you unequip your pistol and you run at an enemy and you punch him like Venom does, it'll do the same thing. Not all staff can do that, so it's something you can come in handy. This was the first female that I had all S ranks in all categories. So she was my best female soldier for a while. It's hard to find females that have every category S or higher. And tough guy, more resistance. Put them in a battle dress and they become a walking tank. Reloading. The gunman skill, like I said, when you use reflex mode, it lasts longer. As far as I know, there is no female with the skill quick draw. That's a male only skill that I can tell, as far as I can tell. Well, all my medals, I've done it myself. The medals of honor that I've collected, I've actually earned them all legitimately. Maybe one or two with a partner. The guy wanted nameplates, so I helped him with that. and the second to last, and the last time he did it, I killed him. So I had maybe one or two medals of honor that are unearned, but the rest of them are all defenses of other people. Rescuer, this is when you have Fulton balloons. If you use a soldier with this skill, their chances of extracting to Mother Base are better using a soldier with this skill. Now, of course, I've seen that. I have one on my medical team. I can't explain that. I don't know where that came from. But back to Rescuer, if you use wormholes, it doesn't matter. So that's Diplomat is staff member who can neutralize troublemakers. If you have troublemakers in your unit, they start fighting and causing your staff to get sick and everything else. You put diplomats in there and they calm them down. They neutralize any nonsense that troublemakers cause. Climber skill, faster climbing. That's all that is. And this is the botanist skill. When you take this female or this soldier with this skill out into free roam, they collect more plants every time you pick something. Very handy. Tough guy. So, I have one medical female that has 2 categories. I don't know how it got like this. I received her in a random raid one day. The only legitimate, I guess, S++ ranked females are Glacier Mongoose and Creeping Buzzard. The game gives those to you at the conclusion of Mission 46. I don't know where this one came from. I can't tell you how she was made to have 2 S++ categories. I have no idea. So she came to me one day and it's like, okay, I'll put a lock on her just to keep her. So, and as far as I know, no female staff member can receive the Service Cross Medal. I don't know why that is, just that it is. I've tried to use Mission 22 and it doesn't work. So, people who have females with 3 medals, I don't know how they did that, because I've never been able to get it to work. So I give them 2 medals instead and I call it a day.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I mean, I would like to give my female staff 3 medals. I would love to, but it just doesn't work. I don't know why. I tried using Mission 22. I tried using any of Mission 17 or 27, and it doesn't work, so I don't know. As far as I know, only male staff can have 3 medals. Well, that's my experience. Yours obviously is different. Can't explain how that happened.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
People doing over there. Not helpful.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Okie doke. Have a good night. Give yourself some rest. I'll be on this weekend. I don't know exactly when.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Sometimes it doesn't take much.
You there! Contact!
Let's see. I didn't want that, but fine, be that way.
CP, this is Zulu 2. I'm seeing smoke. There may be enemies in the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
Infiltration
Just like that.
successful. successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Platforms always are a unique challenge. It's not designed to be easy. I've had a lot of trouble figuring this out. Yeah.
Better take a look. Follow me.
So, of course, it used to be I would only do command platforms for nuclear weapons, but kind of sort of gotten out of that. These days, people like to rush, and I don't like to rush. I've done it. I have a couple of nukes disposed of that I've ran through in grade 11 battle dress, but prefer to sneak through. Down on the ground. Want some strategy. Of course, on nuclear missions, when they know you're coming, they receive notification right away. There's you have more leeway. They know you're going to be there no matter what. You can shoot out the power box, start a soft alert and all that nonsense on purpose because they know you're coming. So you have the freedom to do that. Whereas on a normal base, if I were to shoot the power box now, it would send them a defender notice, and I don't want that. For this guy to move. This is not helpful. Of course, on some of these command platform missions, I like to use my super soldier, have my cameras and everything marked out for me. This time I'm not. But sometimes camera placements and command platforms kind of screwy. Shit! Fine. Nope. Fine. Jerks.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Yeah. Nonsense. I can't have anybody in the ACC with me. No dogs, no horses, no quiet, nope. I need silence. I'm weird that way. Even quiet gets irritating after a while. Just staring at you like, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Of course, I like her in her XOF uniform.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them.
I don't need to know how to farm. I have all S++ in yet as it is. I know how to do it too. But I don't need to do it anymore.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh shit. Wrong.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
No coverage. Let's see how this is going to work.
Better take a look. Follow me.
It's going to take a miracle to get through here without firing a shot. That's what we do. There's different interpretations of the phrase ghosting. People like to say, well, I just used my shotgun and I didn't get caught, I didn't get noticed or anything like that.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
I go for a very strict definition, and that's no weapons, no nocticyanin, try not to mark but I like to mark people, so that's just me. But I've done many missions where I don't mark anybody at all. Don't turn the power off. Don't interfere with any of the devices on the base. You know, total stealth. And kind of paradoxically, sniper bases are the easiest for me to get through. Yes, K-Bomb, I know how to do that. You load up your security team with S rank or lower with S++ in any other category, and you steal them all off each other. I know how that works. I've seen it. My supporters do it. I don't care.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's
Doesn't bother
FOB.
me.
You can capture
But
staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
all of my staff are, all of my normal staff are S++ as it is. I don't need to do that.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Okay. If you use insurance, then you don't lose anything. Your S++ staff is essentially duplicated. I know how that works. I've seen it in action. My supporters do it. In fact, I'll be in single player and I'll get a defense call and the staff will be all S++ wearing swimsuits. And the enemy is collecting them as he goes along. So I've seen it work.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
But after, well, I don't really care. After almost 2 years of this mode, I have all S++ staff. So if you want to do that with somebody else, you're more than welcome to. That does not bother me. I don't need it anymore.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
And crouch walk faster than you.
Get it.
Just like that. I mean, I earned an entire unit's worth
All units,
of S++ in research and development first. I got a lot of volunteers. Very few times have I received 10 S++ staff from breaching a high-level base. I get more volunteers doing mid to low level bases than high level. So I just kept doing it as many times as I could. Alright, no zeros. Bam.
Infiltration successful.
No traces. Guy's gonna have 2 lines in a security log. But then again, K-Bomb, you're talking to somebody who's done 13,500 infiltrations. So I have a lot of time in this game. $13,696 to be exact. So. Honor wins. Strap on the body armor. Okay, Savage. Why not? No. LS. I started launch day 2015 on the PS3. I got to 94%, built 1 FOB, and then in December 2015 I received a PlayStation 4 for my birthday, and I switched over real quick because it looks so much better, and I've been on this ever since.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival
Grade 11
PF's
dollars.
FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
And in all that time, I was trying to meet development requirements for certain weapons and everything else, and it just kept going higher, higher, higher. Anybody else? Start stealing. They don't have night vision goggles.
CP, this is Delta 4. Lost eyes on enemy. Checking last point of contact. This is CP. Understood. Keep your eyes peeled for any movement. Out.
Of course, this is security challenge. This is the only place where this is acceptable. I don't like to draw defenders, but it's free goodies.
CP, this is Delta 4. Lost sight of the enemy. We're going to search the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
Infiltration successful.
Not too bad. It's the antithesis of ghosting, but I don't care. Free goodies. Anytime I can collect precious metals, either processed or unprocessed, is fine by me. It's all the trouble. There's a guy on the Xbox. He likes to post videos about different themes for his infiltrations. He wears ride-in suit or swimsuits or battle dress and perfect stealth and all that. It's pretty good. So I'm trying to build certain weapons, and I need high.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
High unit levels. I would pick a platform
Be careful
so I
down there,
have
boss.
to get to R&D 125. And I would play it over and over and over again until I got enough volunteers to meet that goal. And the last goal I had was to build a security team that had all S++ staff in it. And that took a lot of volunteers, events, stealing staff from other people. And I made it. This is my short ghost loadout. Just a sawed-off shotgun that's really small, you can barely see it, and the riot pistol. And then smoke grenades, and that's it. I like to keep it to the minimum. If you infiltrate during the daytime, you get a bonus for infiltration during the daytime. And to me, I think the game looks better during the day than it does at night. If you invade like noontime, game looks really good. I don't like to go that late. 0600 is what I do. I've done it for years. Not stopping now. Not doing that. Sometimes when you infiltrate this early, get a nice fog come in and the sky turns gray. It looks really good. But I'll try one at night. You'll see the difference. Same platform, same loadout, same character, and it'll look completely different. They have no idea that I'm there. Another guy who does single player videos for the no traces bonus. He used his marking and Noctisine in his runs, and he gets the no traces bonus. So I personally prefer not to use Noctisine but I'm doing it like this. But on maps I don't play very often, or command platforms, I'll use it. Haha!
Infiltration successful.
Intruder appeared from wormhole. Intruder reached core. I could go around headshotting people and everything else, like some of my friends do, but I'm not a fan of that play style. You stop and you wait and everything else. You have to get them in the right position, and you're wasting bullets to get them to turn around. I don't like that. It doesn't. I'm not comfortable with that. Okay, same platform, nighttime. It's 7:52 in the morning, game time. Since I've operated at night. Let's see how this works. When I started, all I did was nighttime, and I prefer to do single player missions at night.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
The only real way to earn combat staff is either to do combat platforms or events.
Be careful down there, boss.
Same platform, same loadout, same character, 12-hour defense. Looks good. If it stayed like this, I could do it at night. I wouldn't mind. But it gets dark and it just doesn't look good. That's what happens when you do it at night. Same route, same setup, and I almost got caught.
CP, this is Zulu 7. I'm seeing smoke. There may be enemies in the area. Over. This is CP.
Now, of course, Nocto works better at night than it does during the daytime, but since I hardly use that, it doesn't do anything for me either. Well, PF rank is subjective.
CP, this is Delta 6. Threat detected.
I personally don't give a lot of
This is CP. Understood.
credence to PF rank for the simple reason that I've had experiences where I don't do anything except have let's see, let's just
All fire teams, this is CP. The satellites have gone out. Looks like a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check on the power system.
my main source of success for PF battles
We'll investigate.
has been my combat unit being level 162, which is maximum, and my security team being 162 as well. Until I hit the A ranks, there were not a lot of players who had that, so I gained quite a bit of success and PF points and whatnot because my combat unit was so high. But once you hit the A ranks, you got guys with that all over the place. So. Turn it on, and I finished the mission. I mean, again, PF rank is, again, that's just my opinion. It's subjective. There are people who farm vehicles and tanks and walker gears and everything else and all this and that. I don't do that. I've never had a lot of fun in terms of collecting tanks and whatnot. See, okay, at the top of the list here it says difficulty. Daytime infiltrations, you get a bonus for that. So, sure, if you want. I don't get as many visitors as I used to, but you're free to do that. So, I tend to stay away from fighting with people. Says in yellow. If you go into single player at night, the game looks fantastic. I'm always happy to see Afghanistan in particular at night. It just looks so good. But video-wise, it's pretty poor. It's hard to see sometimes. Ooh, ugly platforms. How ugly those platforms are. Okay. What are you doing here? Got my expensive sniper rifle with me.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
So 600. time I play FOBs at night is during the Scope Attack FOB event. That event looks really good at night. When the mist comes in and the lights are off, it's real spooky.
CP, this is Zulu 4. We've taken fire, but there were no shots. Enemy may be using suppressed weapons. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them. Out.
Shadow Man is
All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
pay attention. That's a great sound. Hitting a man in the helmet with a shotgun blast. My philosophy is you just keep moving, you don't stop. When you stop, it's when things start to bunch up and get difficult for you. I don't like to stop. My goal is to have what I call flow. Be able to maneuver through bases without stopping. So you show me. For a long time, all I did was mid-range bases. I stayed away from long-range sniper bases. I didn't like the way the snipers worked. When you engage them, you miss. So I altered my play style and learned how to go without, and switched that up to using just the riot pistol. Good results. Something I've essentially perfected at this point.
Don't let your guard down. They could still be in the area. Out.
I mean, for a long time, I didn't want to use the riot pistol because it was so expensive. But its effectiveness is off the charts. So here we go.
Infiltration successful.
Just like that. Headed for 14,000.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
No helmets. That's fine. I mean, I used to shoot the camera, shoot the UAVs down, destroy anti-theft devices and everything else. But only on mid-range, never on long range. Since this is a long-range base, the vision is different for the guards, and you can get spotted a lot faster. And I learned to
All units, special alert. Defend your positions.
not use my weapons at all. I discovered that by accident, more or less. I was giving one of my soldiers a medal, and I walked through a base without firing a shot. And it intrigued me when I watched it later, because I saved the clip, because it was the first time I'd ever done that. And since I had had so much trouble with sniper bases that I didn't even bother playing them, I found a way to get through. Because the majority of the bases that I would see were sniper bases, so I was at a disadvantage to start with. I wasn't able to
All units,
work
special
on
alert. Defend your positions. Out.
platforms there were a lot of. I was missing out, so thank you. Appreciate that.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Bam.
Infiltration successful.
Took a long time to figure that out. Volunteer. This is why I play the game. For those S++ volunteers. Not a lot of points, but I don't care. That's my whole business, is to be clean. To go through without setting off alerts or soft alerts or get them walking around with their guns out and all that. So try and be a literal ghost. Now when that guy goes back to his security log, he'll have just 2 lines in there, and it'll say intruder appeared from wormhole and intruder reached core. So that's the whole point. support. You need support. One extra. Okay. I've done every platform without in that ghost style. Command was the hardest, and that's because you can only do that on non-lethal bases. So there is a mine on the corridor, nearest to the corridor. You can't bypass lethal bases. So it just defeats the whole purpose of no traces, or being a ghost, as the case may be. On non-lethal bases, you can crawl over the mine and it won't go off. So bear that in mind. But R&D, base development, support, I've done medical a couple times, but it's hit or miss. Sometimes there is a camera above the corridor, and that makes it harder. Especially when you don't shoot anybody and they're all awake and all that. So it depends on the security level of the base. And then intel I've only done once, but I've done it, and that's all that matters. Shotguns. And if you want to try that out, long range is your best bet. Because as long as you move through and you don't stop, you can kind of fool your way through the whole routine like I've been doing.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
This is a low-level base that I've done combat.
Be careful down there, boss.
This is what works for me.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
North Pacific is the easiest. Homeboy's got fast cameras. Watch out. Those two guys up there, I always get down on the ground. I don't like for them to look at me. So I'm not above rolling on the ground.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
If I do get spotted, I'll take the staircase down right here. wait it out. On combat platforms, I like to mark people because there's a lot of moving around
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
on this platform. There's a lot of moving parts. Okay. Lay down flat. Press L2, R3, or L3. It's faster than crouch walking. And it works. I don't normally do it like this, I'm just doing it to show you. This is not my normal route. But it works. I know it works. And stop.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Contact! Support fire!
Fine, be that way.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
That roll messed me up. My timing is different when I take my usual route. Always. I always dive in. Uh-oh. I always dive in the ocean. If I get caught and the alert goes off, then I'm diving in the ocean. I don't fight it out. I don't fight to the core. I don't like to leave wormholes in return. I just kill myself. So the soldier I'm using has the fast reloading skill. It's handy. I've used another female with that same skill, and it does come in handy sometimes.
There's one intruder. Their objective is probably to make it to the heart of the FOB and take back the staff that were captured. But we're not going to let that happen. Beat them at their own game, boss.
All fire teams, this is CP. Someone heard the sensor. Possibly an intruder. Whoever's closest, go and investigate ASAP.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, really? Fine, be that way. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh. God damn it. Really? $11 million. $11 million heroism. That's amazing. I don't think there's a lot of people who have that much heroism. Gotta fill up my resources again. I always do a medical and an R&D run right after I do a defense. I used to use the grade 9 grenade launcher, the Ms. Ross 71, because that thing sucks up precious metals like there's no tomorrow.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking
just works. I'm taking guys out, hanging up on them. On the catwalks up there, I can knock them all up. Because I'm trying to save up on precious metals, I stopped using the Mizra and I went with the RGL instead. It doesn't work the way I really want it to work, but it gets results. Then again, I'm just like everybody else. Most people use the RGL in one format or another. So attention. It's walking right past you. Grade 7 sleep grenades on my defenses, so I have to replenish the African peach. Not too bad for a level 36 base. Not too bad at all. That Mizra grenade launcher is awesome, but it's expensive, very expensive. Yeah, how long did that 1,000-year Reich last? 12 years? Yeah. Get the hell out of here. Care, man. Get the fuck out. is.
You can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Someone's crying for attention. Guys are looking the wrong way.
CP, this is Delta 2. Threat in the area. We're tightening security. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out. You there! CP, this is Delta 6. Found a guy knocked down here. Over. This is CP. Understood. We are under attack. All units on alert. Out.
Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky. Take that look.
All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
You're done.
CP, this is Zulu 4. We'll investigate ASAP. Out.
No more talk. Home run!
Infiltration successful.
That's good enough. Fix it up later. guy's a very good player. I think he's top 20. So gotta be careful. He's hit my base more than once. Oh! That was lame. Lame. That was really poor. Fine. Be that way. Thanks, Fox Engine. Whatever. That's a lot of common metal. Of course, if it wasn't crap, in terms of damage, this would be good too. I always like using this, but it's ineffective against players with high-end battle dress and or sneaking suits. Oops. Even with all my units at 162 and all the S++ that I have, I still enjoy being able to run like this and do defenses on my teammates and everything else.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Gives me a lot of joy.
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Just gotta make sure. And I've done a lot of experimenting, carrying like the grade 8, grade 9 riot pistols. Oh, this is no fair. Are you kidding me?
Hey!
But aside from nonsense like that, grade 7 is essentially more than enough.
Could be enemy activity. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
challenge. I don't normally cause soft alerts, so... Oh, come on! Really?
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
And of course I fail, obviously. So now I don't get a victory every time out. That's how it works. It's real life. It's never going to be perfect every time out. People will custom mines, custom cameras, they'll mess up their security zones and everything else. And you don't know what you're going to get until you actually get on the deck and start walking. So... could be easier.
FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
As always, you don't know what you're getting until you get on the helicopter. Sometimes on one platform in the South Pacific, the guards are looking just the right way to see you as you run up the stairs. They can notice you right away. Your whole quiet routine is thrown out the window because they notice. That.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Really?
What?
Fucking still notice me. Idiots. Shit. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope.
What the?
Come here, you stupid asses.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Clowns. Long time habit of mine. I don't use Nocticyanin until the last platform. I learned enough patrol routes that I don't need it on the first 3 platforms. Again, it goes back to
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
carrying expensive weapons, making sure this works or that works, this, that, and the other, and just cutting down on what I need. And at this point, all I have is my short barrel and a pistol, and maybe some smoke grenades. That's pretty much it, you know? And it works on both lethal and non-lethal platforms, which is a huge plus. Now they're all going to panic.
Infiltration successful.
Unidentified gun.
Took you long enough. So, over time, I've pared it down quite a bit. Oh, look at that! 1 enemy guard, S++. Ha ha. Sometimes it's those low-end bases, you get lucky. Sometimes. And since he's a random base, he has no way to get back to me. Try and get his staff member back. Because I just hit him random. If he even still plays. I mean, I can do high-level bases. I've done my share of 78s, 70s, stolen nuclear weapons, and everything else. I've gotten 6 digits in my score, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of figuring out what works and what doesn't, and I don't get any joy out of it. Occasionally I'll see a high level. I don't need combat. Do support instead. talking earlier about guard layouts and whatnot.
Be careful down there, boss.
Shit, I'm talking about. That guard right there, sometimes he's facing just the right way and he can see me. So my plan just goes completely out the window. So I gotta be careful. Using the wrong pistol. Careful. I don't have sleep grenades, so I can't knock anybody out. Then again, this is part of my challenge. To get through without interference. Okay. You had to screw it up, didn't you? You had to mess up my perfect match. I'm disappointed in you.
Infiltration successful.
Just had to be standing there when I walked down the damn elevator, down the stairs. Silly. Not too bad. a nice logo. Mark that down below.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Getting back to what I was saying before, I've tried using higher grade riot pistols, and with my playstyle, turns out I don't really need that many shots, so that's a plus. But for combat, especially high level platforms, there's a hidden.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I'm not going to say benefit because that's not the right word. There's a unique set of circumstances, because for the grade 10 riot pistol, it requires 7,500 common metal, and I think it's 1,000 or so units of Tarragon, the plant. Well, when you do combat platforms, especially at high level combat platforms, you get your the costs of those two resources are recovered when you reach the core. So you don't lose. Essentially you don't lose anything when you use the grade 10 riot pistol. So, and I've done my share of high level bases where I need to use more than half of those 22 shots. Man, you are not really. Since I don't headshot people, I need to use the riot pistol more and more.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
need anything else. That's what it's all about. Ranger 2. That works. Never done this combat platform. This will be my last mission for tonight. I appreciate you dropping in and watching my stream, listening to my conversation. I appreciate you all very much.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay, that didn't work.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
I got one more. That's what happens when you do platforms you don't normally do. You make mistakes, you screw up. Try again. Why not?
successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
This is really unfair, you know? I don't need you people looking at me. I don't like this.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Ah, you clown!
Fire team, this is CP.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Come on, people. What's up, man? You caught me at the tail end of my session tonight. Got one more and then I'm done. Launched mid-range. Do I want that? Oh, it's got extra mines too. Yeah. You know what? Let's try it. 813. Okay, it's got a camera and some blocks. Yeah, it's bedtime for me in a few minutes. Been doing a lot of ghosting tonight. Every platform. With my ponytail females and a couple of venom ones. The usual. Just having fun.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I just recently did no traces on command platform,
Be careful down there, boss.
and I did intel as well. So I've done every platform with no traces. Trying to get one clean command platform while people are watching, just to show it can be done. You can only do no traces on non-lethal bases only. Oh man, really?
Hey,
Shit.
you there! Huh? What? Contact!
Fine.
Hey, you okay? What?
mess it up, you can mess it up for everybody. Lethal base is the mine that's just below the core door. Cannot be bypassed by normal methods. I know Booty was able to do it using some kind of weird wire glitch when he did a water pistol run. But he used a glitch to get that done, and I'm not doing that. So.
CP, this is Zulu 2. Something weird's going on here. How should we proceed? Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
It's kind of funny though, I mean, I'm attacking a base usually with just a pistol. That didn't sound right.
CP, this is Zulu 4. We may have an intruder. Going on alert. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out.
All fire teams, this is CP.
Security cams picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. CP, this is Delta 9. We'll investigate immediately. Out.
No! Appreciate nothing you will do.
UAV has spotted an intruder. Move in.
Garbage.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
If they give me a wormhole, I'm gonna be real mad. Okay. Alright. That's it for today. So I will be on this weekend. I don't know when exactly. Maybe tomorrow night as well. But, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all later.